What's up, everybody? We're ready to play Connections for Sunday, November 5, 2023. Let's hit the play button and remove the connections directions. And that thing, I think that looks pretty good. I mean, I could probably move myself up, but I'm a little bit too lazy. It takes a lot of effort. Let's read off the words for today. We've got stupid notifications. All right, sorry. Bicycle even, uniform billboard, spin lance. That is absolutely hilarious. No sooner than I give you guys an anecdote yesterday about a race that I did back in the early 90s that had Lance Armstrong in it. They literally have Lance in this puzzle with bicycle, no less. What is going on? That is insanely, almost eerily coincidental. In any case, Rolling Stone Steady, Stable Trilogy. Sorry, just making sure my mic is on. Yes, it is. Skewer Quadrant, Pin Pitchfork, Level Spit. All right. I mean, I don't think that there's a unifying category with Lance and his bicycle. He does wear a uniform. But no. And he spins. I mean, you do spin on a bicycle, but that's cheesy. Okay. I'm not going to fall for that. That would be ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We've got things that refer to being balanced, like steady, level, stable, and even. Yeah. I think that looks good. Yeah, those refer to things that are balanced. Unchanging. I'm very confident that balanced fits that just as equally well. It's just a sort of like a slight nuance in meaning, but all four of those refer to something that would be balanced. I'm definitely going to give myself the point for that. And don't you dare argue, okay, against it. No, I'm just kidding. If you feel you want to argue, you can be my guest, but I'm still going to give myself 1 full point for that. All right. I also noticed that we got some pretty sharp things in here. Like we've got a spit, a skewer, a pin, and a pitchfork. Oh, shoot. But that's hilarious. See, that lance is really there to throw you off, but a lance is sharp too. Okay, we have to back off. Okay, we have to back off. Sorry about that. Whoa, there's something going off in the background. Ooh. It's either guns or fireworks. I certainly hope it's fireworks, but I don't know what the cause of celebration would be for today. In any case. Wow. Do you hear that, guys? Hear that? Okay, let's hope that it doesn't keep going. Let's switch gears. Forget about the sharp objects. We've clearly got some. I guess you could call these like music platforms. We're all familiar with like the top. I forget if they do the top 10 or the top 100, but I remember Billboard has been around for ages. If you're on the top 100 of Billboard, I think that's a pretty noteworthy achievement. You've got Rolling Stone. That's both like the magazine and I don't know. I guess you could probably call these like either music magazines or platforms. These days they're probably all online anyway. My only concern is I'm not really sure what the others would be, which is slightly annoying. I don't think it would be called bicycle. I doubt it would be called quadrant. Spin sounds good. I like that. I think spin would be very reasonable. Just because, I don't know. I imagine like a record spinning. I think that works. And what would be the other? I don't think you'd call it spit or skewer. Or pin. Pitchfork is reasonable. Let's see if it's pitchfork. Now, what I need to do is double check if the other, because this is, I don't want to burn a bunch of guesses here because I'm really not sure about these two. Spin seems very reasonable. I'm not sure about pitchfork. That sounds a little weird. So let's see if the other 8 words can be self-sorted. Well, obviously, yes. I mean, you'd have lance, skewer, spit, and pin as the sharp objects, which I already mentioned. And then you'd have uniform, bicycle, trilogy, and quadrant. Oh, that's awesome. I see that immediately. Uni is just the prefix for 1. Bi is a prefix for 2. Trilogy, tri is a prefix for 3. And quadrant would be a prefix for 4. So I guess those are, you could call them like numerical prefixes. Interesting. So there was no secret word today, sadly. Okay, so now let's just add a bonus challenge because I think these are going to be self-sorted. And let's try to put them in the correct chronology. I think sharp objects should come next. So we're going to go with a pin, lance, spit, and skewer, and we'll call those sharp objects. Long, sharp objects. Guys, I have no problem if you would like to remove 1/1000th of a point, okay? So therefore, I should end up getting something like 3.999 today out of 4, okay? I have no objection to that whatsoever. Now the question is, what's going to be blue? Tough one. Oh, I don't want to mess this up. You know how much I'm addicted to getting them in color sequence, guys. Billboard, Rolling Stone. Let's go with, I think we'll go with this. It is pop culture, more or less. But I think that the uni by, oh, well, we got to be careful. We don't want to put quadrant there. We want to do pitchfork. Yeah, then uni by, tri, and quad. To me, that's pretty tricky. Okay. That's pretty tricky. The only reason I caught on to that is because when we do vocabulary, we do a lot of, Greek, Latin, roots, and prefixes. So those just stood out to me almost automatically. All right, let's pray for a blue category. And we're going to call this like maybe music, either music platforms or music magazines, something like that. Music publications. We will take it. We will take it. And I'm happy to announce, guys, that we are going to absolutely demolish this, and we're going to get it in the correct difficulty order. So, of course, this is going to be, what am I going to call this, actually? Words with numerical prefixes. I think that sounds good. Kashazu-razzle! One more time. Kashazu-razzle!